Hello, everyone. So it's Chapman-Friest here, just giving you some nightly advice going live. So I want to talk about community and coming around those with mental health issues or helping your neighbors, your family, your friends. Um, Mental health stigma and being labeled a certain way already has enough stigma attached to it. As you know, community and our reality is that um, for many years, a lot of things have been oppressed. Um, Women have been oppressed. Black people have, or people of color have been oppressed. Um, Gay people have been oppressed. Transsexuals have been oppressed, and that's the current thing. We've had Asians oppressed. Why are we so judgmental? Why can't we accept that people are different and the fact that we have this commonality of being human and having emotions, having issues, having trauma, and going through a lot of it? Um, the government likes to see, in my point of view, or from my point of view, or in my opinion, um, lines of separation. Um, it's easier to corral people. It's easier to stigmatize people and traumatize them when you isolate them from their sense of community, their sense of belonging, sense of being able to be themselves. Um, as somebody who is homosexual, and I knew at a very young age, I've fought oppression in many different ways. When I was a kid, obviously I fought back against the oppression of being abused numerous times. When I came out, I started, being very strong in the gay community in terms of being a teen activist, um, confronting homophobia with a company called that was or a pilot project that was called Teens Educating and Confronting Homophobia, where we went to schools, workplaces, corporations, conferences. I remember my first conference was with a combination of teachers, school board, social workers, stuff like that. Back in the 90s. And I have to sit back and laugh because even back then, the commonality was that everybody said it wasn't my problem. Well, yeah, it is. Everyone is part of our community. Everybody needs to belong. It doesn't matter what your race, color, creed, orientation, gender, age, any of that doesn't matter. We need to be inclusive. By isolating individuals or not realizing the gender norms or whatever, you need to still treat people like they're people, that they have feelings, that they're not just emotionless robots. Like, we are taught, or I was taught at least, as a man, you can't cry. You can't basically show any emotion. Um, and that's the number one lie that we have as society. We have to realize that. And it's a hard thing to have to basically retrain your brain to understand that there are no such things as gender norms. There are no such things as communal rules for age, gender, race, anything like that. Following rules or guidelines that the media and propaganda and government have implemented does not mean you have to follow them. You do not have to conform. Be yourself. Be true to who you are, whether that's, it doesn't matter what it is. Be you. And remember to love yourself. But as a part of a community, also take that and go out there. Find other people that may be stigmatized or on the outskirts or feel like they don't belong or that they don't have any friends. Go find them and sit and talk. Sometimes that's all it takes, just to talk. Let them know that somebody's there that cares about them. Whether it be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you never know. Maybe talk to somebody and find out about their life. Find out what they've been through. Maybe you'll find somebody that you thought wasn't at all similar to you, and you'll see that you have commonalities. I know I do that a lot just because I go out and try to make sure that there's certain people that I know that are have been pushed to the outsides of community and supports. And I go and try to make sure that at least they're okay, that they're still around. When you have no sense of belonging, when you have no sense of community, not just because of how you are or how crazy you are, doesn't mean that you can't be a part of the community or that people shouldn't care. So I challenge you, my YouTube video viewers and anyone that sees these videos, to go outside of your normal and get out there and try something new. Try to be a part of this community, any community that you live in, because that is one community. This is Chapman-Friest. This is my news anchor voice. Just kidding. Sorry. Have a good night. And remember, love yourself. And love being part of the community. If you're having issues, reach out. There's a lot of numbers that are available. Some of them are better than others. Here 24/7, stay away from them. They're pretty much a racket. I'll probably get in trouble for that, but I care less really at this point about that. My main priority is to let people know that no matter what, if you reach out to a service and they do not provide a service to you or try to help you in any way, shape, or form, always reach out to churches. You can reach out to your city councilors and make them listen to you. Never doubt your worth. Because no matter who you are, you're worth everything. Have a good night.